This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Rebels offense making their way on the field to open this game. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 shootout in mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea.
Blitz and a quick sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And they'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Texas Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Looking to throw. It's cheap. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. On the pass rush, gets home. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. And there's the handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
After the 2nd down incompletion, we'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room to make the stop. Enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The Rebels look to keep this drive moving. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Rebels will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wall. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. McGain is good enough for a 1st down near the 38.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Running play called on 4th and short. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you could see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The Rebels are going to cash in this red zone trip. There's the handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. It's Ole Miss on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
14, Texas, 0. Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they've given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. For that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Longhorns will have to kick this away. When he comes for his second punt of the game. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the start.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
They got him again. He couldn't escape.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
He gets loose. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. He'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. The Rebels pick up enough for a first down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
Bringing pressure. He pulls in the catch. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Rebels look to keep this drive moving.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to throw yet again. Comes up with the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it go quickly. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just not successful here on 2nd and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first 2 opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up 3rd down.
Design quarterback run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Breaks free. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Cheek. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Finds his target. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Pass is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's cheap. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Here comes an important 3rd down play. The coach does not want to send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
BAT is good, makes the score 21-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. See if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The ball is caught.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of play.
The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. It's a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
For a fourth down completion. It's a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Hand off with a single back. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Brings up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Dropping back. It's cheap. Caught. Completion. And they're able to get him down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now.
Number 10 on to punt it away.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop him. The Rebels pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And in first down, right back to the running game. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's complete. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Texas.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner is brought down. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. The pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So backed up to their 5-yard line. It's second and long. And they hand it off to the back. Fights through the tackler. Breaks free. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And there's the stiff arm. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 10, on to kick it away.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Powering through the defender. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the 4th quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Rebels.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To the air. It's Cheek. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And it
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Working clock with the ground game. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year. You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
They'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.